Today we're talking about a few different things that, in my opinion, can make manifesting a specific person a success or a failure. I hope you can find something here that you can use in your life and that can bring you further. Of course, all of this is my opinion. It's how I see manifestation and how I live it and how I experience it. And I am not free of limiting beliefs, okay? So go for something that you know can bring you further. Manifesting a specific person is very much possible. It is perceived as being difficult because it involves so many aspects of us, of ourselves, okay? Our self-concept, who we think and feel that we are, what we think and assume about other people, about the world, but also we are not free of baggage, okay? We have history when it comes to relationships. So sometimes we bring things into relationships that we don't really want, that it's not going to bring us further. So when we are in love with someone and we want to manifest them into our lives, we have to basically take a look at all of these aspects, decide what we really want to experience, we really want to believe and focus on, and manifesting anything that you want, as you know, but especially a specific person, comes with a price. There are things that you have to leave behind. There are beliefs that you have to change. Okay, but before we get into it, hello everyone, if you're new here, my name is Al and welcome to my channel. If you're in need of coaching, go to my description box, all information is there. But right now, let's get into today's topic. When a desire is awakened within us, it brings with it a need for change. And that need for change drives us into action, into actually forcing something into reality. That's why I have talked to you guys about the need to go from wanting mode to receiving mode. Because while we are doing all of the techniques, visualizing, affirming, and all of this, we are still in a phase where we are forcing things into existence. Therefore, we are often met with force. The 3D is always going to find a way to remind us that we are not there yet, okay? And the reason being that while we are talking about it, dreaming of it, we are not being it. We are not feeling aligned to that version of us who already has that desire. So that desire within us is not satiated yet, okay? We are still saturating our subconscious mind with the idea of having that desire. One of the most common mistakes that we do when we start manifesting is to go about manifestation in a way that it means we use our imagination to force a change in the 3D, okay? By doing that, we typically do not achieve anything because the 3D isn't the cause. It is the effect of everything that you are feeling, that you are connecting with it, whether it is unfulfillment, sadness, or misery. It's not the cause, it is the effect. The cause is in your inner world. It is your state of consciousness. So when a desire comes up, what we do when we understand about manifestation is it wants to be fulfilled. It wants to be experienced. But your subconscious mind doesn't know what's real and what's not real. So we use imagination to experience that fulfillment. And the subconscious mind accepts that desire. When you have experienced that desire within in imagination, you are present, you looped that scene a few times and it feels like memory. What happens is your subconscious mind is saturated with that desire and you naturally feel a shift within. You feel a detachment. It doesn't mean that you forget about your desire. You may think about it, but not as often. You may have doubts, okay, but they are not so strong. Or you have fears, but you can move on from them rather quickly. Something within you knows, I have already experienced that. You know, that's a part of me. So basically what happens, I believe that this is really what Neville said when he was talking about let go. This is a true detachment. I'm not detaching from my desire. I'm not forgetting my desire. I'm detaching from the anxiety, from the fears, from the doubts. And that means that the desire isn't a desire anymore. It is already now. And that detachment from the obsession, obsessive thinking, the fear, the doubt, the anxiety, the neediness, the detachment just means that desire has been fulfilled. You are fulfilled. That's your state. You are fulfilled. And that fulfillment has to be pushed out in the 3D. And that means that you are going to experience a situation that matches that fulfillment. When you notice that detachment, then you can finally be in your frame and not worrying about stuff and not chasing them, thinking about them all the time. It's almost as if a part of you were there by their side all the time. I don't mean it literally, because there is no separation, but this is how it feels. There is just so much time in the day that we have, okay? And if most of your time is about them, then you're not prioritizing yourself, then you're not investing in yourself, then you're not living your life, okay? You're sacrificing your life for someone else. And that's not what we are here to do. So when you can finally detach, you can be in your frame, you can invest in yourself, you can put that energy into yourself, your life, the areas of your life that you want to work on. You can be a more happy, a more loved, and a more fulfilled person. When you experience that shift, and in my case, it almost feels like moving on, although now I know what it really means, but it could feel like moving on, okay? So you can finally focus on yourself and your life, and you can finally be happy again. You can finally feel fulfilled again. Something amazing happens, and it comes, in my opinion, from retracting your energy. And it is that finally you notice a difference in that person. So in my case, sometimes when I was in contact with them and they were not as present as before, not as interested, what happens is they come back full force, like chasing me, wanting to know about my life, ask my friends about what I have been doing and stuff. So they want to be there. They want to prioritize me. They want to chase me. And it also coming from me having a life, okay? Enjoying my life, doing what I'm here to do. And it is to fulfill my desires. Not only one, but many. To be abundant. And remember, you manifest what you are. If you are feeling fulfilled, if you are feeling abundant, if you have reasons to be happy, if you have reasons in your life to enjoy it, more things like this are going to happen because you are being that person. And if you're not spending most of your time just noticing the lack of them not being there and saturating your mind with that experience of not getting your desire, then you can finally achieve that. You can get it. You can experience it. So when you feel that it's done, when you feel that you have experienced that desire within you, don't be afraid to retract your energy, to put that energy into you and your life. I know many people fear that by doing that, they are not getting that desire. But you know what the reality is, in my experience? There are people who get the desire doing the techniques, but they are not in the majority. The majority get the desire when they get fed up with techniques and they are like, I'm not going to do this anymore. I have to live. I have to start enjoying my life. I have to start putting myself first. Okay? Why? Because that's what you are here for. Again, you manifest who you are. Know that it's done in imagination. Everything that exists has been done in imagination before. It's going to be the same with your desire. So take the plunge and live your life. Enjoy it. Put yourself first. Retract your energy. Stop chasing people energetically on social media, thinking about them all the time, doing all of these techniques, okay? And put yourself first. Be your own priority. Enjoy your life. Be fulfilled, because that's what you deserve, okay? And that's what you are going to get. That's it from me, guys. Thank you so much for being here. If you like this video, give me a like, subscribe to my channel. We are going to talk soon. Bye, guys.